Hi there, I'm Mark Battle, I'm the guitar tech for Squeeze. People come up to me a lot of the time, oh what a great job, what a great job. I gotta say though, doing it for 23 years, it actually is a job. And you know, there's not as much glamour as you might think in this whole thing. But I'm glad I'm glad I've done it, and I've had a ball doing it as well. And to the way I got into it really was driving vans around for hire companies. So if you guys out there, just go to your local sound company or something, or your backline hire company, and just ask if if they've got any jobs. That's exactly what I did. I asked, have you got any driving jobs? And the guy at Peter Weber Hire in London said, well, no, I've got some stairs over the road in the house that I live in that needs sanding down. And I kind of started doing that. And then he said, oh, can you deliver this to so-and-so and deliver that to a gig, da-da-da-da-da-da. And then eventually he said, hey, the job's yours. And then off that I expressed an interest in touring, and then I started driving vans around Europe for different bands, and then got into the kind of proper league. You can't really say proper league, but you kind of go up the ladder where you start to look after either drums or guitars or keyboards. Before doing the kind of driving around Europe for smaller bands, I was doing the whole lot. But you then become a bit more specialised as you get more experience, and that is the way to get the experience, is to go with local bands. If you know local bands, just go out there and do it. I mean, I'm not a guitar player as such either. I can put a few chords together and a bit of rhythm, but I started to and wanted to become a rich and famous rock and roll star as a drummer in a band. And moved to London, and then started doing the driving thing. That took me off social benefits, and I started earning some real cash. Then, purely by chance, got into guitar teching. People were asking me, well, we know you do drums, but can you do guitars? Can you do? And in the end, one day I had just a little money in the bank, and I went, yeah, I can. And I was like, they went, okay, well, you got this arena tour to do with an Australian guy called Jason Donovan. And I was like, oh my God, what have I said now? And I just went out there and just did it. I'd seen other techs on the road and how they kind of did things, and then you just learn and you just pick up stuff, talk to people, talk to other technicians at gigs that you see, and they'll give you advice, and everybody has a different way of working. And you find your own niche. Then you find your own way of working, and just keep at it. That's really all I can say, and enjoy it. Hey, we're in this business. Everybody went into the music business for enjoyment, and if you stop enjoying it, then you might as well stop doing the gig. I know I said that it is a job, and it is, it is, but you've got to have a job that you enjoy doing. That's my take on it, and I've always been into music, and it's been great to work with different bands, from reggae to rock and roll, to jazz, to pop, to country. That's just so great to work through that whole spectrum of different personalities, and that's what's kind of made it for me, really.